Right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, giving all glory, honor, and praise to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rachah, Kodash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who teacher Ruel taught us this truth. Shalom to the elect, the 144,000, pushing this truth in all sincerity in the four quarters of the earth. Lord willing, we be at that number. I'm your brother Tabal Yakwana, coming at you with another video, Lord willing, it's edifying. We in some the last of the last days. The last days came in when Mashiach sacrificed himself on that wood, on that tree. So that was a little bit over 2,000 years ago. But now we're in the last of the last days. All right. And that's a long time between that act and now. And so you can only imagine, how the minds of the people have and through history have been just, flipped upside down and sideways, long as 2,000 years, thousands of years. So in order for a select few to get it, that elect, that remnant, all right, we're a special bunch, man. Hey, Lord willing, we endure to the end, right? Because what the scriptures say, many been called, few chosen, right? Let's grab it. This is Matthew chapter 20 and verse 16. It says, so the last shall be first and the first shall be last. For many be called, but few chosen. All right, so the Lord has a way of flipping things. And this world is upside down, so it has to be flipped right side up, So, that scripture is very spiritual, and very, of course, it's spiritual. It's in the book, but it's like, the understanding of it. It's just like, hey, we got to be. We're in a position where a lot of temptation gonna be in front of us, man. Ultimately, the ultimate temptation is going to be that Sihip, man, written of in the book of Revelation. Let's grab that. It's the book of Revelation, chapter 13 and verse 16. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead. That mark is that micro Sihip, that digital device that they want the elite of Esau want to put inside of you to track and trace you. Verse 17, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. So that's going to put all those that don't take that mark, they're going to put them out there, quote unquote out there. Basically off the grid, man. All right. And Esau don't even want you off the grid, so that separates you from his society. He's gonna try to, corral you up and do away with you. This devil wants all control. So in the last days, it's gonna be a lot of confusion, a lot of people jockeying, scrambling for power, for survival, for everything, man. 2 Timothy 3 and verse 2 says, verse 1, this know also that in the last days perilous times shall come. Right, that Jacob's trouble, Jeremiah 30 and 7. It says, for men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous. Right? Bear with me for a second. It says covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient. I know it says to parents, but my app, I don't know what it is. Freaking app likes to be silly. Salakia. Starting at the top, 2 Timothy 3 and verse 1. This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come, for men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy, without natural affection, truce breakers, false accusers, incontinent, fierce. All right, despisers of those that are good. All right, so that's going to put you, the righteous, those that follow after righteousness, in the crosshairs of these wicked ass people, man. That's why the scriptures say, "Be wise as serpents and harmless as doves." Man, for the days are evil. All right, it says, verse 4: traitors, heady, high-minded, lovers of pleasures, more than lovers of the Most High. All right, so they're going to it's just going to be a flesh fest, right? People going to be on their own kick, on their own selves, making their body and feel good, man. All right. But what do the scriptures say about, wisdom, man? True wisdom is seeking discipline. Let me see if I can find that real quick and make a point. So that's the kind of like the juxtaposition of the mindset between the elect and those that are in this world and loving this place, man. And they're going to cleave to it, and they're going to die with it. You know what? I'm going to drop that other scripture. I'm going to go ahead and go into this, man, because I like it, man. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 41 and verse 13. A good life hath but few days, but a good name endureth forever, man. So, right. We're on a quest for honor, on a quest for maintaining a good legacy. I mean, because our works do follow us, man. That's what the scriptures say. If we should perish in this faith, where we stopped at, so to speak, in our walk, it's gonna, we're gonna, if it were a bag of riches, we're gonna have those bag of riches. We're gonna continue with those bag of riches in our next carnation, man. And that next carnation would be in the kingdom. Because the scriptures speak about how the those that perish in the faith, they'll be risen first. All right, so Sirach 41 and verse 14. My children, keep discipline in peace. For wisdom that is hid and a treasure that is not seen, what profit is in them both? I just dropped a song in the chat, Pop Life. Everybody want to live on top. Life, it ain't that funky. unless it got that pop, man. I mean, you know, our pop is through these scriptures, man, through the talent that the Lord gave us, man. Gotta let that thing pop. You know, another song that comes to mind, Give It Away, man. You get something, what's the saying? How the saying go? You can't keep it unless you give it away. And you got to give it away, give it away, give it away now. You know? But it also says keep discipline in peace. So we're searching for peace, but in that search for peace, you know, discipline is that straightener, is that piece that keeps everything together. Discipline and peace go together is what the scripture's basically saying. All right. So I'm going to end it off on this real quick. All right. And this is one that we always like to bring out, you know. Because this world, man, it's all vanity, man. This is the book of Ecclesiastes 1 and 2. Vanity of vanities, saith the preacher, vanity of vanities, all is vanity. What profit hath a man of all his labor which he taketh under the sun? One generation passeth away, and another generation cometh, but the earth abideth forever. Right, the sun also ariseth, and the sun goeth down, and hasteth to his place where he arose. The wind goeth toward the south, and turneth about unto the north. It whirleth about continually, and the wind returneth again according to his circuits. All right. So it just goes on about how the earth gonna be here, man. But the kingdom gonna be here on earth as it is in heaven, as the scriptures say. You know, so we gotta prepare our spirit just in case we have to be knocked off, you know, by this devil, or when we endure to the end. But you know, it's about the spirit, man, spiritual things. So Lord willing, I was edifying, giving all glory, honor, praise. Shalom.